and I was merit out by 1.02 mark. I was completely hopeless. And now in IBPS PO, I have scored 33 out of 40 in English. And in the descriptive writing also, last year it was around 22.5 out of 25. And this year it was 14.5 out of 25. So I thought of taking to Super Elite. I took the course and I've got access to all those courses. And eventually I managed with SBA clerk, IBS clerk, and IBPS PO as well. So 81 was 90 and my interview score is 82. I'm completely happy with the Oliveboard's decision. That's where Oliveboard helped me a lot.
So, hello everyone. We have Manoj Kumar with us. He has recently qualified IBPS PO. Okay, now he is a banker. So, we will ask him his journey, his strategy, the failures that he has seen in his life. So, all these things we will discuss. So, Manoj, welcome to this session. First of all, many congratulations on clearing this exam.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, Manoj, just give a brief introduction of yourself to our users.
So, my name is Manoj Kumar Namala. I come from a place called Ankapalli, which is a small village in Andhra Pradesh. I have completed my graduation in mechanical engineering in the year 2024. So, after that, I have started preparing for government examinations like defense, SSC, and banking. So, when I found out that defense is not my cup of tea, then I shifted to SSC. I have given SSC CGL prelims Tier 1 and I could score 144, 43.5 around, and 146 was the cutoff for OBC. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. That's why I shifted to banking then. Then onwards, I started preparing for banking examinations like RIPO and IBS PO. In the year 2024, I have given RIPO prelims, mains, and interview as well. And I was merit out by 1.02 mark. I was completely hopeless. But later I realized that this is on the first attempt, so let me give one more attempt and let me see whether I could clear it or not. And hopefully I'm standing here as with a good achievement in IBPS PO.
So, actually, if you see, you were devastated because you reached till interview. But if you see the positive side, in the first attempt itself, you qualified pre-mains and you reached till interview. Overall, 1 marks is see when you are very close to selection, like many students this time also, they could not qualify because of 1 marks, 2 marks. So those candidates they are more devastated because they have covered a long journey, okay, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
after that they are not selected. So I know that it feels bad, but yes, you should also see the positive side that you are very close to selection. It means this time, next time, so definitely it is yours. Okay. So Manoj, every aspirant has his weak or strong subjects. So for you, what was your strength and what was your weakness?
So coming from my background, I am from ICSC and ISC background. So from 12th, my 10th standard, I completed my ICSC, and my 12th, I've given my ISC boards. As a result, my English is very strong. I consider it. And in IBS clerk prelims, I scored 30 out of 13. And then in RRB also, I scored a very good mark in the mains. And now in IBPS PO, I have scored 33 out of 40 in English. And in the descriptive writing also, last year it was around 22.5 out of 25. And this year it was 14.5 out of 25. I'm okay with the marks. And coming to my reasoning as well, I'm strong enough in both reasoning and English. But the worst part is the quantitative aptitude. I could only score a bare minimum. But even then, when I face all those problems, I used to practice a lot. I don't give maximum number of questions. I only select a certain number of questions, and I practice only that subject, that particular chapter, more and more, so that I shouldn't leave a question regarding that. Coming to simplifications, data insufficient, data interpretation, I practice more on them, and I scored a 15.75 in mains. So reasoning, English are my positive and strong subjects, and aptitude and GS are my weakest.
So actually, this is also a strategy only. Because if you know your strength, no, you can work on your weakness, okay, and
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
make your strong subjects your strength. You like if English is good for you, so you can make it your strength. You can score maximum marks, and for your weak subjects, you can just qualify the cutoff. So
Exactly.
overall, this is how we make. So I think you followed the right strategy. You knew you had the clarity that where you lack, what is your strength, okay. So that is why I think within less time only you got selection.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Manoj, I will ask how Oliveboard help you in this entire journey.
So I started preparing in the 2024 I mentioned. So since then I've solely relied upon the YouTube videos and along with my friend who is also currently preparing for SSCGL. So we are combinedly studied for both of them. And while I was I was asking about the mock tests, I came across the Oliveboard. So I thought of taking tests only. So for RBPO last year I took only for the tests, but this year in the month of August, I guess, yeah, in the month of August, I took IBPS PO. I've seen that batch, IBPS PO English course, the foundation. So I thought of taking it, but I've seen four like elite, super elite, and complete mentorship also. So I thought, because I'm not a what do you call, amateur person, I'm already experienced with the examinations. So I thought of giving to taking to super elite. I took the course and I've got access to all those courses, and eventually I managed with SBA clerk, IBS clerk, and IBS PO as well. So I'm eagerly waiting for those results also to come. And luckily, if I make it, I will also make it in them also. And for the interview process also, I took the Oliveboard's interview preparation course, which is around something, I don't remember the cost, but I took it and I've taken classes, live classes, along with two mock interviews, in which one sir gave me 91 out of 100, and another sir is I don't remember his name, but he was given around 81. So 81 was 90, and my interview score is 82. I'm completely happy with the Oliveboard's decision. So that's where Oliveboard helped me a
I
lot.
think Oliveboard you took for preparation also and then interview also. And we are
Yes, ma'am.
really happy and glad also that Oliveboard helped you in this entire journey. And since you are already bright, so simply these courses, what they do, they brush you up. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are already good, but yes, we all need preparation, we all need guidance. So you get that right guidance. You did not mention anything about GA preparation. How did you start GA? Because GA is what it is new for everybody, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So did you start your GA preparation only after pre-examination or you were preparing it simultaneously?
Actually, as I mentioned, I was preparing for defense exams as well. So while I was going to SSB interviews, the main part was the general awareness. So I constantly read some magazines like international news and awards, achievements of Indian nationalists in sports and other aspects as well. So while I continue to read some magazines and articles from newspaper also, but I managed to use the Bolt magazines of Hollywood. So there's some they will give you a PDF along with questions to brushes upon. So I constantly revise them. I don't need much of the portion. I only revise, and revise once again until the exam day comes. So that is my GA strategy, ma'am. I couldn't score much because I only know a little regarding that, and I scored that. I scored around 7 marks in GA. That's a no problem for me.
So yeah, overall we have to qualify the exam. So that is,
Yes,
and I think this is the reason why your English is strong. Because coming from any board does not help us that much, like SSC is CBSE board, all these things. It depends how much you read. So as
yes,
you
ma'am.
said that you read international magazines, national magazines, newspapers. So that is like it gives multiple benefits. Your vocab becomes strong, your reading skill, your understanding skill, your reading speed. So it has immense benefits for English also. And of course, when we read newspapers, so we are anyhow we are covering GA part also. So students, they have to keep this strategy. And besides, the same reading will help you in descriptive also. Because in descriptive, your writing skill depends upon your reading. The more you read, the better you write. And then concept also we need. So concept we get from newspapers only. Pointers that we get, because usually in our descriptive paper, common topics are asked. So we get the pointers also from newspaper. So I'm really glad that you followed very good strategy. Now let's come to your interview part. So what was the first question that was asked to you in interview?
So there were around 5 members. The first day when I entered the room, they asked me to sit down, and they asked me about Manoj, tell me about yourself. So I was giving my introduction, and only three of them could follow me because of my pace. So one of the other person asked me to speak in a slower pace so that we all can follow you. Then immediately I changed my pace and I given my introduction once again. Then the questions were followed. Actually, I ended my introduction with my hobbies, ma'am. So I mentioned about my hobbies like photography and traveling. So half of my interview was regarding traveling and photography only. I think one of the panel member was a maybe interested in photography, and there was a lady who asked me about my home place and what is it famous for. Since I mentioned about traveling, she asked me about the types of traveling and which are the places I've been to, and religious tours, adventurous tours. I made it myself to go into the particular point of view only. So I did it.
Actually, I don't know whether you watched the personality development classes or not. So, in that personality development classes, I told the students that if you have some unique hobby, and because for many students, the entire interview revolves around hobby. So, I told all the candidates that if you have any unique hobby, so make that your strength and prepare that very well. Because most of the questions usually, like if somebody has photography, one person had astrology, so all these things, these are quite different things, and usually questions are based on that only. Okay, glad that your interview revolved around your hobbies only, and you wanted it
Yes,
that
ma'am.
way only.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, was there any trap, any question that you felt that, oh, it's a trap, I could not
Yes,
answer?
ma'am. There are two or three questions which are from core banking. I did not listen to them at least once since my interview preparation. I couldn't answer that. I simply told, sir, I don't know, but I'll surely get through it once I go out of this room. And I mentioned that, but I didn't get panicked at any time. Even at the question I don't know, I just simply said I don't know. And whichever question I knew, I answered it perfectly with a smile. And that's how it helped me to crack it with a very good score, in fact.
Yes. And was there any situation-based question that was a trap for you?
Yeah, there was a situation, ma'am. The lady asked me if I, along with my family, comes to your place, I mean your village or your particular district, to which place you will be taking me and what are the arrangements you would do for us. So it was the question, and I mentioned one of my famous place in my locality, and I told them like this is the place which should be seen only in the sunrise, and there's a place only in the sunset. I'll make sufficient arrangements for the lodging, for food, and everything. I planned it accordingly for the entire day, and I told that's the same.
Apart from this, any other question that you feel was very challenging? See, if it is GA terminology or your subject, so if you simply say no, no, it's okay. Because everybody knows that we don't know and we can't remember everything. But apart from that, was there any question?
Yes, because I'm from a mechanical engineering background, so they asked me. The straight question was, why a mechanical graduate should prefer banking? I prepared for that, but the tone he was asking in, it slightly panicked me a bit. Then I mentioned, sir, I believe mechanical engineering is not only a degree. I consider it as a platform where one should recognize themselves, one should recognize the talents. Engineering is not only a degree, sir, so it's a platform where every other person, every other individual will get to know each other in a better manner. So I thought mechanical engineering is also my passion along with customer service and banking and indirectly helping to the India's economy. And that's why I chose banking soon after my degree. They also asked me about percentage. It was around 87.5 in my BTech. So with a good score, you could easily crack the gate also. Then why banking? The immediate question. Then I said, sir, I already mentioned mechanical engineering is my passion, but not only my career option. I also chose this. That's why I'm more inclined to banking than mechanical engineering. And that's all, ma'am. That's a challenging question. I actually thought of getting an answer, but the tone in which he asked, that slightly panicked me.
And actually, I think that your smile, no, that that gave a positivity. It reflects positivity, and
Thank
and
you.
really it matters. Like in every scenario, if you reply with a smile and you do not panic, so I think that is all that they need for interview because it shows your confidence.
Yes, ma'am.
So really well, really impressed, Manoj. So wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Okay. Just one last word that you would give to our aspirants. Okay. Those who have failed also and those who are trying for the first time. So just to motivate them.
I simply suggest consistency is the key, ma'am. Not the perfection, not at all the perfection. Even if you score 0 out of 100, this is all no matters at all. The only thing is consistency. Go on, go on, go on, go on practicing, and they'll surely make it out. That's the only key to success. And I follow the same.
Definitely. Definitely. Okay. Thank you, Manoj.
Thank
It
you,
was
sure.
really
Thank
a
you.
wonderful interaction with you. Take care. Bye bye.